This is my FrankenStick setup. What I've got here is a battery voltage spreadsheet I made. Nickel cads on the top left, lithium ions on the right, with a 3.6 nominal and a 4.2 max. Our common 24 volt system is actually a 25.2, two lead acid batteries in series. It's not 24, it's 25.2. So that's what we want to pay attention to. Now our lithium ions, nominal and 8 series is a 25.6, but 0.4 divided by 8, that's not that big of a deal. Nickel cads, we have to get down to 21 in series to get our 25.2 nominal. But the point of that is now I can put nickel cadmium batteries with lead acid batteries, with lithium ion batteries, with lithium ion batteries, and even potentially lithium polymer batteries and any other battery where the numbers of the voltages match out. And that 25 volt system, you get enough in series, you're spreading half a volt or more along that many to a volt. It's not that big of a deal. You're not going to push the batteries that hard to cause major problems with them. Now with this setup here, one candlestick, 3 in series, 1.2, 2.4, 3.6 gives us a nominal lithium ion battery equivalent. The only drawback to this setup is I can't test each individual cell the way I designed it. It's experimental, I put it together quick. I didn't want to have 3 terminals for each individual battery. Ideally, the next time, yes, that's what I will do, and then figure out some sort of way to run them in parallel, top plate, whatever it may be. So here we go, 3, 6, 7, 2, 10, 8, up, down, up, down, up, down for these coming out, okay? Individual cells are up top. But for this one, I got a 1, 2, I got a 2, 4, and I'm a little high, but 3, 6, 3, 7, right in there. Now, just to show you, oh buddy, if I can get her hooked up here, right? Output is a little high because I'm way out of balance from putting this pack together and shorting out the little top terminals, cutting them all. But anyways, here we go. So 1, 2 should be our first cell. Okay, we'll skip over. Let's do our 3, 6 for our first bank. We're close, right? And then 10, 8. Moving on up. Okay, and then individual. Here's a 12. We're a little high. 19, 2. We're high. Let's jump back. 4, 8 is what we should be at here. And we're right on the dot there. But we're going to be off. 2, 4 is what that should be, and it's a 2, 3. So somewhere in this setup here, I got off, but I got even. So I'd have to balance that out somewhere in there. Move in here and here. And that's why the balancing boards come in nice. I don't see any made for nickel cadmiums. Probably never will be. Have to be custom made. But ideally 3 terminals for each one, depending on how many parallel banks you have. Would be ideal. But production and cost and time, way too much. But run the numbers. You'll find out yourself that common 24 volt, which is 25.2, is now where we can start mixing everything together. And that's where we're going to make use of batteries that still have life in them, different projects, different needs, different power demands, whether it's intake, outtake. You put some supercapacitors with these combinations and oh my, we could have some sweet setups. But these I would recommend keeping outside, box, whatever else, for any problems that might arise because you don't want to breathe that shit in. Really with the ions too, but that's why they do the power walls with the fire boxes in them. So anyways, yeah, that's my FrankenStick setup with individual candlesticks.